Hey, what's going on, people? Headed to the store. Gotta get some change. Really, I want to get a water. Trying to eat better so I can put some air in my tires. I made a little money this morning. I'm about to start back up in an hour. Going to just charge my phone up. Trying to make $100 a day like I did yesterday. Like, if I do that every day for 6 months, I should have a car by then. I just know something will happen, but I'll get through it as usually. I want to thank Wikipedia for acknowledging the death of the great Malcolm X yesterday. If you didn't know, he died in New York City 60 years ago, allegedly by the Nation of Islam, the FBI, and the NYPD. Somebody said that when he was shot, the cops were sort of like coming like it was like it was just a regular like a minor crime. They didn't even acknowledge they weren't coming like a man just was killed. A man was murdered. That's why I say it's pretty obvious the NOI was behind his death, and the FBI plus the NYPD. I feel like Louis Farrakhan has blood on his hands. He even admitted it during an interview. But people still follow that clown. But I don't get into religion. But I have great respect for to my knowledge, our great leaders. I mean, I'm my own leader. But one thing Malcolm X promoted was self-defense and self-reliance. Don't rely on your oppressor to do things for you. Do them for yourself. Sort of like how I'm doing right now. The best to my best ability. But with the whole self-defense, at least now, okay, I gotta disagree with defending yourself now. And let me just tell you why I feel like you should be very careful. Be very careful when you try to defend yourself. But let me tell you why. So when you defend yourself, whether it be using these hands or, packing heat, weapon, any other kind of armor, any other kind of weapons like knives, maybe an arrow, a bow and arrow, I don't know. Whatever it is, you got to get the job done. You understand, in a lot of cases, you may not be just let off just because you said you defended yourself. Just think of it like this, right? It's a guy trying to rob you, and you have a gun, and you shoot that man. Depending on where you are, you shoot that man. They're going to take you in for questioning. And my dad always told me, when I had a gun, you have to have a really good reason for why you used the gun. You just can't shoot somebody. Like if he robbed you and he ran away, you can't shoot him in the back and say it's self-defense because he's no longer a threat when he's running away. But still, look at it like this. You got to deal with police questioning you, interrogating you for hours, possibly going to jail and being charged because they feel like it was murder. You got to pay all this fucking money for a lawyer, your defense. That's going to probably make you sell your own house, or your parents or your family may have to get like 2 jobs. And then if you get found guilty, you go to jail for 20 years. Depending on if it's manslaughter or they think that it was premeditated murder. With a gun, with a knife, whatever, you're going to have to deal with consequences of defending yourself. You're going to have to deal with consequences. I know this doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but would you rather deal with losing your house, going to prison, having your family work 2 jobs, dealing with the stress of that case every day? Or would you rather just take that ass whooping or that gunshot or whatever the case is, whatever the circumstances are? Would you rather just take that, however long that lasts, versus all the other shit that comes with defending yourself? Because when you defend yourself, it's always repercussions to that shit. Either walk away, run away, or get one of them rape whistles to draw attention to people. This is kind of a little bit of me being flippant, but I'm serious about defending yourself. Sometimes when you try to defend yourself, you deal with more shit than the person that's actually trying to do harm to you.